Hi, I'm Brooke. I wanted to give you some nuts and bolts and some things to help you really build your business. Now, there's a lot of technical videos here in our training group, and you need to know all of those things. How does the business work? How do you recruit new people? How do you work the apps? And how do you get the best results? What really matters to us is that your vision for why you're here, what you see here, what you want to create here, we want to help that become a reality for you. So tonight we're going to discuss some of the other parts of business that are not often discussed, the mental, the emotional things that can often trip you up. We're going to talk about riding the entrepreneur roller coaster. Now, I'm going to share a little bit of my story with you. I have built businesses with multiple different companies. I've built businesses of my own. I'm actively building a company, a tech company right now from the ground up, as well as building this crypto adventure with Forsage. And I can tell you, the journey is certainly a roller coaster, and it is a journey. Okay, so I want to take you on some of the twists and turns tonight, and I want to help you navigate some of the ups and downs that you might be experiencing in your business. And if you haven't experienced them yet means you're eligible too. Hold on to your seat because the entrepreneur roller coaster is truly something that will test you, that will stretch you, that will grow you, and that if you are willing to stay on the ride, will reward you in more ways than you can count. Ready to get started? All right. Number one, if you want to survive the ride and you want to really enjoy the journey and have a blast building your business, you must ditch the microwave mentality. The microwave mentality is this mentality that we've really created in our culture that says that things need to be fast, that they need to look a certain way, that they need to be quick. Now, we've gotten kind of accustomed to this because we've got drive-through food all over the place. You could pop a meal in the microwave and have it out in a couple of minutes. And in this structure, we do have this beautiful gift of immediate payout of earnings. So there's this satisfaction of that immediate gratification bug that I think many of us have. Now, that's great, and I love it. I'm super excited about it. However, I highly recommend don't count on your business being a boop, beep, beep, it's done. It doesn't work like that. Everything that I have ever found that eventually becomes passive requires effort up front. So I would like for you to look at your business as, maybe a Thanksgiving meal, a holiday meal that you're cooking for your family, a feast, all right? And I want you to think about the prep and the love and the work and the enjoyment of that process and come into your business with more of that kind of mentality. I'm here for the long run. I'm here to create something long lasting and sustaining. I'm here for something that has depth, has value and flavor. All right. So ditch the microwave mentality. All right, that leads us right into the law of bamboo. The law of bamboo. Okay, so bamboo is a really amazing yet finicky plant. It needs to be watered every single day for 5 years. Every day. Can you feel the amount of faith in that? Like, I'm going to plant this and then I'm going to water it and water it and water it and send it some love and water it. And year after year after year, nothing looks like it's happening. And then all of a sudden, 5 years in, bamboo can shoot 90 feet in the air in a 6-week period, okay? Now, what does this have to do with your business? Well, your business has a law of bamboo. We're working with a leverage system. So if you're building this to build a team, which I recommend you doing that is how we truly utilize this system and this vehicle for what it was intended for, to help everyone, to create abundance for all. what you will find in building it is that sometimes it'll feel like you're planting seeds and watering and planting seeds and watering, and it doesn't quite look like things are growing or like they're going to take off. Your business is just like the bamboo. The seeds that you are planting, the watering that you are doing is actually creating a root structure underneath that is going to then sustain your growth. Okay, there are people that are watching your posts right now that are lurkers. They're not commenting, they're not liking, they're not doing any of that, but they're there. Don't let yourself get discouraged when you're growing a root structure, okay? This goes along with your personal development as well. You might have been working on yourself for a really long time and it doesn't look like yet that it has paid off. Hold on, get ready, lean in, keep growing, and it's going to happen. Progress, not perfection. You know, I think a lot of people get into a new idea and they're so excited, but then they realize, oh my gosh, I just got started in the crypto world. I don't know anything about it. And then they get kind of in this analysis paralysis thing where they feel like they have to go learn everything. You don't need to go learn everything. We have great tools, we have great resources. The same things that you watched and that you plugged into will work for your people as well, okay? So aim for progress, aim for a little bit better each day, but don't think that you have to be perfect in order to start or to get on the ride. Focus on building relationships. If you want to actually enjoy this entrepreneur roller coaster, I recommend that you focus on building relationships. This concept was designed to bring people together, to connect them, to create abundance for all. This is a person-to-person, power back to the people concept. And so it must be built on good relationships. And I can tell you, if you are focused on building great relationships with the people in your circle, and not just the circle that you have now, but the circle that you are always building, focus on building relationships first. Focus on providing value first. Focus on caring about the people in front of you first. And then people like to work with people that they know, like, and trust. So build that relationship and then be an actual place for them that is safe and supportive, and they will flock to your business. All right, gotta have this talk. You guys ever built a business and it seems like, you know, you're adding people into the business, but people keep falling off? Well, let me tell you something really cool about this concept. Because we're paid out immediately for the work that we do, there's really no such thing as a leaky bucket, okay? I'm not missing out on money down the road. I've already earned. If someone chooses to no longer participate, that is just fine. They may pull a little bit of earnings, you know, off of their wallet, and that's great. I really hope that it helps them with their life, and perhaps they'll come back. There's no deadlines here. People can go and they can take a break and they might come back later, okay? So sometimes it might feel like the people that are underneath you are perhaps not working as hard or not plugging as many people in as you think they should. The best way to deal with the leaky bucket, rather than getting on your team, is actually to go look in the mirror and then go become that leader, that person that you're looking for, and go plug some more people into your business. That's how you deal with a leaky bucket. All right. If you're gonna ride this roller coaster, you gotta ride it. You gotta ride the wave. There are going to be ups. There are going to be downs. There are gonna be days when, you know, it was an up day. Maybe you had a ton of success, but yet it was still energetically and emotionally draining. You ever had one of those? Yeah, me too. That's because you're being stretched outside your old paradigm. You're being stretched outside your old comfort zone. So the shocking thing about this journey is you could have days that look good, but are actually a lot. And then you might have other days where it feels like you're working and working and working and not getting anywhere. Remember that law of bamboo. Just lean into the wave, ride it, feel it. Notice what's coming up inside of you. One of the fastest ways to actually tap into your empowerment and your resilience and everything that you're capable of being is to set a target so lofty that it requires that you become someone different, someone greater in the accomplishing of it. Do that. Do that here. Set a target that is lofty and then do the work day in and day out to ride that wave and to plug in and to grow. All right, this is just an important thing to know. You are going to show this to a bunch of people and you're excited about it, and you should be. It's a cool concept. I've never seen this kind of potential anywhere before. And even though it's really cool and you and I are so excited about it, the reality is some will see the vision, some won't. So what? You'll still have a birthday this year. Okay? Don't worry about other people's opinions. Don't worry about people's judgments. Focus on your why. Focus on why you're here, what you're wanting to create. Let the possibility of what you're creating, let that pull you forward. And you know what? It is always okay to take a moment, go take a deep breath, recenter yourself, tap back into why you're doing this, and then go from there. All right, I hope that this video was beneficial. I just want to tell you that these are things that every single one of us that ends up building a prolific business has dealt with and deals with. And you are, we're not unique. We all deal with really similar issues and we deal with really similar hurdles, and you're not alone. So I wanted to say that, and I also wanted to say that there is so much possibility here. We're so glad to have you on the team, and I can't wait to see what you create. Have a great night.